There is a Taiwanese proverb, if there are no ghosts, people won't die in accident. Indeed, in recent years, there have been frequent car accidents in many places. I think it must be ghosts haunting everywhere. We can't see them with our naked eye. Although we can't see it, if we uphold the virtuous, holy name of Amitabha, we can repel those ghosts right away, and we will safely pass the difficulty. If the readers don't believe me, the following facts can prove. Lai Anzukayu, a Lotus Fellow, now lives in the inner new village outside the south gate of Taichung. Everyone calls her Sister Ayu. 10 years ago, she lived near the third market on Taichung Road and opened a photo studio. One day at the crossroads in front of the post office, Sister Ayu was knocked down on the road by a car with an unknown license plate, and that car causing the accident ran away secretly. The poor woman was bloody all over her face and was at her last gasp. The onlookers looked at each other and didn't know who the injured was. At this moment, a young soldier came and suddenly yelled, Isn't this Andy from the photo studio?" He immediately carried her on his back and sent her to the nearby photo studio. When her children saw it, they were shocked, and the whole family started to chant Amitabha and Avalokitesvara, Guanxian, Bodhisattva out loud. The soldier also chanted Buddha with them. Soon, Sister Ayu began to talk in a coma, saying, "You so many people grab me to go with you, I will not go. You drove a car and forcefully pull me into the car, but I won't go, I just don't want to go. I am a disciple of the three treasures, and I chant Amitabha Buddha all day long. I am going to the West. How can I follow you casually? If Amitabha comes to lead me, I will go with him." When speaking of this, she stopped for a while and continued. "After hearing the children chanting Buddha, those who pulled me have already run outside and drove the car away. Not long later, Sister Ayu woke up. When I went to see her, Sister Ayu had covered her head with gauze, stitched more than a dozen stitches, and told me that she saw a lot of demons and ghosts who forced her to get into the car. I admired her for her capability of chanting. For those who don't believe in Buddhism or don't have capability, when their consciousness get confused and see there is a car available, they could be pleasant to follow him. Isn't it frightening?" It turned out that the soldiers who carried her home was her classmate from the Lotus Society. He had been listening to the sutras preached under the venerable teacher Bing Nam Li for many years. Hence, everyone knew each other. If Ayu hadn't met him and had a clear, righteous mind, she would have been difficult to survive and recover.